Hello, students of Entrepreneurship 102. It is Professor D checking in with you. I recorded this class on YouTube the other day, yesterday. I bartended before the Super Bowl party and I recorded this video. I get on YouTube today and they were saying, I had people in the comments saying that it was only 23 seconds long. And I'm like, hell, like it was like 25 minutes worth of training. So it's okay. I found a new way. I won't be going live on YouTube, at least not right now. I'm just going to be recording either on my phone and then on my computer, and then we gonna figure it out. So you guys are going to get two lectures from me today. And then this is the pricing with confidence mini lecture. Okay, so we are now in week 3. So in a few minutes, you guys will see me on live on TikTok today to talk about marketing. But I do owe you guys this lesson. So I wanted to get it out and make sure that I put it onto the YouTube channel so that way that you guys can understand how you can price your services, price your products, and be able to do this with confidence. So it may be a little late, but I promise you I recorded it yesterday. But here we are. Here we are. Okay. Here we are. All right. So when it comes to your pricing, when it comes to business, pricing is not just about numbers. It's about value and positioning. Okay. We've done the lecture where we talked about your mission, vision, and values. We've talked about developing your unique value proposition when it comes to your business. And then so now when you know these things, so how I made this class is where all of these things will go together. Okay. So now that you have that, now that you understand that, now you can be able to put this information into your marketing and into your pricing so that way that you can charge accordingly to the products and services that you are delivering. Okay. So pricing is not just about numbers. It's not just all about the numbers. It's about the value. It is about what is your client getting in exchange for the expertise that you are bringing to them. Okay. Also, I don't want you to fear charging too much. Okay. I don't want you to think that people don't have enough money. Y'all see how many people was at that Super Bowl last night? People got money. Okay. People got money. There is no shortage. There is none. People spend money on what it is that they want to spend money on. People flew from all over to New Orleans yesterday to be able to watch that game. People are still buying. So don't say people aren't buying. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're buying on what it is that they want. And when you are out here serving your people, again, you are solving people's problems. So they are paying you for the convenience for you as the expertise to solve their problem. Okay. Do not feel like you are charging too much. You're going to charge according to your value. And we're going to break that down here a little bit later in the lesson. But if you keep feeling like you have to shortchange yourself and undercut yourself, that's how you're going to continue to stay in those low income cycles, right? You are just charging just a little, just a little bit here and there. And no, 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 no. You aren't in business to make money. And I don't want you to be afraid of that. When I do the 4-week mentorship, so I'm gonna just go ahead and plug that in. The 4-week mentorship is coming up. You guys are going to hear more about that. That is going to be with you 4 weeks with me, and we are doing work. We are finding out what's going on in your company. And I'm helping you guys out with that money mindset work and charging according to what it is that you want to see. Okay. So when I do this mentorship, it is going to be we're going to be on Zoom. Okay. It is going to be intimate. I'm only taking 10 people into this slot for 4 weeks. And we're going to talk about that money mindset. We're going to talk about the momentum that you need to be having and understanding of the mindset of an entrepreneur and to be okay with charging and being okay with handling large amounts of money. A lot of people aren't afraid of failure. It's more so of the responsibility that you're going to have once you become successful, and that once you do hit that level of success, how are you going to maintain it? So when just plugging that in for you guys that I'm going to be having that intimate mentorship where we're going to be on Zoom. We're going to be able to talk about these things. I'm going to be able to help you work through some of those issues that you have. So it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. So don't be afraid to charge. Okay. Also, your price reflects your expertise and the transformation and the results, not the time that it took for you to do this. Okay. So, for example, when it comes to my bookkeeping prices and the way that I start at $1,000 for me to be able to do the bookkeeping for people. And yes, it only takes me a few days to go through a year or years worth of expenses, but I'm not charging based off of the time that it took for me to do this. I'm charging on because I'm so experienced at this and I have this level of expertise in bookkeeping. Yes, it does not take me that long to go through years of transactions and be able to put them into the proper categories for people. Okay. So, I like to use that analogy too for the man paid the plumber to come fix something for his house, and it only took the man like 10 minutes to do this, and he charged that man thousands of dollars. Just like, why are you charging me so much when it only took you a few minutes to do that? And the man was like, yeah, I'm not charging based on, yeah, it did just take me 10 minutes, but because I have 30 years of experience to be able to know, go right in, find out exactly what your issue is, and be able to fix it quickly. That's what you're paying for. Okay. That's what you're paying for. So, I want you to get confident in your pricing. I want you to be able to state your prices and be bold within it. Okay. And sometimes when you undercharge people, you can be scaring away clients too. All right. So there are four different ways that you can use, well, four different strategies, excuse me. There's four different strategies that you can utilize when it comes to pricing. Okay. So the first area of pricing is your cost-based pricing. So that is when you're covering your expenses and your profit margins. All right. So with that, the formula for you being able to do that is your cost of goods and or services plus your expenses. All right. Plus the profit margin that you want to hit, and then that will equal the price. All right. So for example, you have a course and it costs you $50 to create it and to market it. So that's using your Canva, that is using, if you did any type of marketing, paying for any of those things. It costs you $50 to create this product and for you to be able to market it, but then you want a 60% profit margin off of that. Okay. So then when you want that, when you're putting in how much it costs, how much you spent on the marketing, and then how much you want your profit margin to be, okay, then your price will reflect that. So then your price would be at $125 plus. Okay. Yes, it did cost you $50 to be able to make this product and whatnot. And then you are including how long you pay yourself hourly to be able to create this product. Then you will want to price it at $125. So that is cost-based. That is cost-based pricing when it comes to when you are putting out your prices and when you are setting how much you are going to charge for these services. So that's cost-based pricing model. Okay. When do you use this? You use this when you have a clear cost of how much when you have clear costs of how much it takes for you to be able to put this product together. Okay. So that it includes your material, that includes your software, that includes your labor. All right. So for me, that would include my Canva that I am paying for. And if I you know what I'm saying, any other things, the internet, using this MacBook, all of those things, and it also the profit margin and how much it is that you're paying yourself. So for example, I pay myself $50 an hour from my business. So anytime that I'm clocked in, like I'm clocked in right now, that is $50 an hour for me to be able to do this. And then I pay myself off of that. So that is your cost-based pricing. Okay. So that's that. Now, the second strategy that you can utilize when it comes to your pricing, and this is the one that I use for my bookkeeping. This is the one that I usually use for that. It's value-based pricing. So that is where you are pricing based off of transformation and outcomes. Okay. So customers, they pay for results, not your effort. Okay. They pay for your results, not your effort. So if you're a coaching program, that you have put together is going to increase somebody's revenue by 10K. All right. You charging that $1,000 for your coaching program, your services or whatnot, is a fair price. Okay. You should be charging it. They're going to be they're going to be increasing their revenue by over $10,000 and they're investing 10% of that into you at that 1,000. So yes, absolutely. And then it is based off of that transformation and that outcome, and your ROI, your return on investment, is clear. Okay. So then people don't mind paying for that. All right. So when do you use that? That is for your high value offers. All right. Those for your coaching, your consulting, even your digital courses, your premium membership, premium services, those one-on-ones. That is when you are charging those premium prices for that, because people are getting more access to you. People are being able to talk with you one-on-one and then get some knowledge off of you. Okay. That is why also for me, I don't do any free consultations any longer for none of my services. Why? Because once you do come and you get on the phone with me, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn something. You're going to take away something. I'm going to give you some type of nugget, something. And that's value. Okay. That is value. All right. So one is your cost-based pricing. Two is value-based pricing. All right. So then let's talk about the third way of you being able to find out how you can price with confidence when it comes to your products or services. So you guys remember last week we talked about you researching your competitors, seeing what's going on with them, how much are they charging, what is their walkthrough with their clients, why are people purchasing from them, all of those things. So that is your competitive pricing. And with that is how you are positioning yourself into the marketplace. All right. So you're going to research your industry standards, see what your competitors are doing. We're not seeing what they're doing because we are copying them. We are just seeing what goes on and we're seeing what's already working. Okay. Nothing is new under the sun. Maybe your sauce may be new. Maybe what it is that you're bringing to the marketplace may be new, but nothing is new under the sun. So don't reinvent the wheel. Go find out and see what it is that they're doing. All right. So if your competitors usually charge $100, like for these services, then you have a good base point to know where it is that you want to charge. Okay. So you find out that your competitor, say you are a hairstylist and your competitor is charging $100 for silk presses. Okay. And once you find that they are charging $100 for silk presses, you can match. If you are offering similar value, okay, you can match their prices. They charge $100, you charge $100, okay? You can also charge higher, which that is what I recommend, is that you charge higher than them. But then you can be adding more bonuses. Maybe you're going to give scalp treatments. Maybe you're going to do oil treatment. Maybe you put in extra carrots in or protein, or you do a steam treatment, whatever, something that is different that you are doing, more access, more exclusivity. Okay. What else are you doing for why you are charging higher? Okay. There's a reason why the luxury girlies, like the luxury hairstylist girlies, the ones who are doing K-tips and stuff, is a reason why they are booked up. Okay. Because they are providing their luxury services and then they're pricing at a higher price point, but also you're coming in, they're washing your hair, they're providing the hair for you, they're doing the treatments, they're trimming your ends, they're giving you all of these services, and make sure that you're walking out feeling beautiful. Okay. They're giving you the wine. They are, having little fruits and snacks for you because they're going above and beyond for their customer service. Okay. That it will be a reason why people are going to those people and why they are charging at those prices. Okay. So you can price higher than $100. You could charge 200 for your silk presses, but then you're adding more bonuses and then it's a private time and then you're cutting the ends and all of those good things, right? Or you can price lower, which you can do that. But if you are going to do that, you have to be strategic at it. And maybe then if you are pricing lower, you're going to have to bring in more volume. And then also know that if you are pricing lower, what is going to be your upsell later? Okay. You are pricing lower right now, but then how are you going to be upselling them later on? Okay. So those are the ways that you can do that. So when do you use competitive pricing? You utilize that for market comparison, okay? Not to undervalue yourself. You're just using that just for comparison, just to see, get that out your mouth. No shoes. Find penny toys. Not not shoes. Okay? You got 1,000 toys. Sorry, y'all. I just looked over to my right and she was biting on my Crocs. And I have leopard Crocs. So I'm a leopard girl. Okay. If y'all don't know, look, leopard cut, leopard everything. Okay. I am the original cheetah girl. My lunchbox is cheetah. My favorite blanket's cheetah. And I said no more. And my Crocs are cheetah. Okay. And so yeah, I look over, you just gnawing on my stuff. We're not having that. Okay. So market comparison. When it comes to your market comparison, I do not want you to undervalue yourself. I don't care if you just started doing hair, you just got into this, or you're just now doing this. It does not matter how long how new you are in business. A lot of times you are starting into something because you have invested in yourself, you have years of experience, and this is something that you want to do, something that you're passionate about. And there's nothing wrong with you charging at those prices to justify why it is that you are doing what it is that you're doing, why it is that you're charging what it is that you're charging. Okay. So don't be afraid of that. So there is another way. There is a fourth way of the pricing. Okay. So the first one is your cost-based pricing. Sorry, y'all. Y'all see my business phone when you text time. Cost-based pricing, your value-based pricing, then we have our competitive pricing, and then we have our tiered pricing. Okay, so your tiered pricing is, think of Netflix, okay, or Hulu. Let's look at Hulu. Hulu charges their amount, which is like $7.99 a month for like their basic plan. That's their basic plan where you can watch the Hulu channels. But if you do get that basic plan, you have to have commercials. You're going to get commercials into that, okay? But if you upgrade into their other plan, then with that you can get access to like Disney Plus and ESPN and National Geographic and all of the, you know what I'm saying? When you upgrade, and then those, you don't get as many commercials as you would on if you had the lower base. Okay. But then if you get the highest one, you get all of them. You get live TV, you get all of the channels and all of those things. You can have so many people. Like if you get the higher one, you can get all that. Okay. So that those are different pricing models that you can have. And then sidebar, let me just it just because I just thought about this. Why did we ever get rid of cable to go to streaming services now? And it's dang near the same price as cable. We might as well go back to cable. But I digress. I just thought about that. Like, why not go back to cable if I'm going to be paying $89 for all the channels and everything? But just, neither here nor there. But yes, that is tiered based pricing. So you can utilize that for you can give your customers and clients different options. So you can utilize this type of price point for your clients and your people, because there you can appeal to different budgets. So the people only got the $7.99 or whatever. Okay, well, we got something over here for you, but you're not gonna get that much access. You're not gonna get the exclusivity. It's going to be at a different prices, and then you can go up from there. Okay. So there you can appeal to different budgets, and then it also can help you increase conversions. So if somebody do come in at that low base, they see what's going on, they get a little teaser, but then they see like, oh, okay, well, if I go on up to the $97, I get this, this, and this. Okay, well, let me go ahead and upgrade. And then that is a sale for you. Okay. That's a sale for you. So those are also for subscription models. For if you have a membership, you guys know I talked about different revenue streams. So if you have a membership or something like that, you can have those different price points. But just remember what you have and then what people are coming in at. So I have a good CRM to keep up with those things. Okay. So those are the different. I'm gonna go back over it for your four strategies that we have. So you have your cost-based pricing, we have your value-based pricing, we have your competitive pricing, and then we have our tiered pricing. Okay. So let's go into how to increase your prices without losing your customers and clients. Okay. First of all, you don't have to make no announcement that you are increasing your prices. You don't have to. You can literally right now, it is 12:56 Eastern Standard Time. If you decide that you want to increase your prices by $10 right now, baby, go do it. go do it. It's fine. Okay. So you can raise your perceived value. So these are things that you can do. You can raise your perceived value before increasing your prices. So that is you having your bonuses, that is your testimonials, that is your social proof to show that you know what it is that you were doing and why it is that you can charge these prices for what it is that you were doing. Okay. You can communicate the why behind your pricing. Show the results. Show the ROI, the return on investment. You invest this into my program, into my services. These are the things that you're going to be getting once you come into my program or once you invest into money. Okay, these are the things that you're going to be getting back. All right. Use scarcity and exclusivity. All right. Limited spots, premium access, VIP offers. All right. Use those things that, and then that way you can know that it could be scarcity. So, like for example, when I do my 4-week mentorship with you all, it's only going to be 10 spots. And once those 10 spots are gone, they're gone. Like that's it. Because I want it to be exclusive. I want it to be intimate. I want to only have a select few people in my container to be able to talk with them and understand and see what's going on, and then we can work through those business things. But if I have 100 people, could I have 100 people in my mentorship? Yes, but that one-on-one closeness wouldn't be there. It would be more so for me doing the membership. Okay, you can come into the membership and then there we can have 100 people in there, you know, that's fine. But for going into this and having that exclusivity, yeah, that would just have to be into the 4. Okay. And then also I want you to sell on the value and not the price. You don't have to lead with the price, okay? Tell people about all the things that you are doing. When you are on these calls, let them know the value. These are the things that I'm going to be giving to you. These are the deliverables you can expect from me. This is the type of content that I will be giving out to you. This is the type of transformation you be having. So you don't have to market on how long it is or anything like that. Market the transformation, okay? And you don't have to lead with the price. Tell them what is going on. Tell them how you're going to be helping them. Show them what it is that they're going to be getting when coming to work with you, okay? So your homework for that is I want you to audit your pricing and then see how it is. Is this making sense? Like the price point that you're having now, is it covering your business expenses? Are you charging enough to be able to pay yourself? I know for me, when I undercharge, I don't show up the best. Okay. But when I charge premium, baby, I'm you getting oh you need this, you need that. Da, 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 da. I'm Johnny on the spot when it comes to that. Okay. So audit your pricing. Make sure you're not undercharging yourself. Make sure you're not undervaluing yourself. Okay. I don't want you to be out here doing all this work, feeling burnt out, and you are not getting paid the money that you deserve to be getting paid. Okay. And then also look and see one offer or one thing that you have and increase your price. Okay. And then just justify the value. This is homemade. Say you do oils. These are homemade. These are in you know, these goods come imported or this, you know, whatever, however it is that you're doing, you're using vegan products and you're making all your stuff, just all of that stuff. Raise your price on there and then justify your value. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. And if you're launching a membership or anything, try the tiered pricing or the value-based pricing and see how it works for you. Being an entrepreneur and being into this business is not always about you doing it the right way the first time, okay? You're going to make mistakes, but the only way that you're going to know what works and what doesn't work is if you at least try. And then once you do try, you can make adjustments later, okay? You can make adjustments later. So that is the pricing with confidence mini lecture. I hope that this was good for you. I had to come on here and redo this because YouTube had me messed up. But here it is. Make sure you do your work. Comment below if this has helped you out and let me know what's going on and how you're going to be able to increase your prices and how it helps your bottom line. So I will see y'all in class.